Nithyananda. In today's video, I would like to share with you some of my understanding and clicks I got from the recent satsangs. Some of these satsangs were live satsangs when Swamiji came and delivered satsang live. Some, as Swamiji called, alive satsangs from repeated satsangs. So it really helped me to find the answers for the question I also got for myself. So the clicks I'd love to share is, and I also got the clicks from Living Enlightenment book, which I started to use recently. So the clicks I got is that, as Swamiji said, we're always in integrity. Because integrity is like base material. But we have to look what we are integrity with our problem or our solution. Or looking for solution for our problem. Because every problem has solution inside of it. So sometimes we just have to be in awareness and make decision to start looking for the answers. Many times we broom over the problem and analyze the problem. Even when we find a solution, we find a problem for that solution we found, instead of sticking with the problem. It's like Swamiji said, has the village roughness with yourself. Once you decide to go through a certain way, to deal with the situation and the problem certain way, just stick with it, has a patience with it. He also used the words willpower and will persistence. We always think that will, it's power. And if certain things doesn't happen, it's because we didn't have enough willpower. But actually, it's not about the power. Power comes from the patience, persistence. So all we have to do is, once we decide for certain thing in our life, for certain solution to the problem, just stick with it. Have a patience, have persistence, will persistence to go on. He gave the beautiful example in Living Enlightenment book. It's like you're trying to go to a certain place. Let's say the Bangalore where Swamiji lives. And there's two ways to go there. There's a way which takes 2,000 kilometers, and there's a way which is 30,000 kilometers. So what we do, instead of deciding to go one way or other way, it doesn't matter that one way is longer, one is shorter. We're just standing there and keep deciding which way to go, which would be the better. Or we decided to go one way and then we decide, no, this way is too long. Let me go the shorter way. Instead of sticking with the decision, even if you take the longer road, we will just learn from that because we stick with the one decision, that itself brings us the clarity and intelligence for the next time, for the future. Because as Swamiji said, everything is causeless auspiciousness. Even the problem is basically for us just to find a clarity, more clarity in our life. So even having the problem is basically the auspicious. And he also said in Mahasada Shivoham program, it's 31-day program in December, more problems you had, more powers you can manifest once you get initiated by the Swamiji. So, because once you complete with your problem, it will become the power for you. It will manifest as a power. I can use example from my own life. I was a very sensitive person, and this sensitivity actually, once I completed with it, with all my suppressed emotion, becomes sensitivity towards as a power. I become really good in body scanning, mind reading, and things related to the inner world. So let me get back to what I was talking about. The other things which is sometimes not allowing us to find solution for our problems or get out of any problem we have in our life is we simply not being, we don't see urgency of it to do it. Swamiji shared in one of those repeated satsangs, the live satsangs, that a simple laziness is like we decided we're going to be waking up 5 in the morning. But when the 5 in the morning come, we just decide, no, let me just lie down for 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 1 more hour. And then midday comes and we only come out of the bed. The same way we deal with the situation in our life. we feel like in one way we don't have the urgency to deal with it, have patience, persistence to deal with it. We're just deciding, no, it's have time. Why today? Why this hour? Why today? We can just keep postponing. It's also in another satsang Swamiji said, it's like saying it's okay, and being okay with that, it's okay. Instead of really being rough with ourselves, Swamiji also used the words ferocious with ourselves, to be sticking with the decision we made. And with the, even if that decision was not right, we will have the, because we are sticking with it, we will have a clarity and intelligence to find the right way. Because we have that ferociousness to look for the solution and not to look for problem for the solution we found. We're not sticking with, we're not in integrity with problem, but we're in integrity with solution. Because integrity is like base material of the universe. We are always in integrity, but we have to really look into what we are in integrity with. Are we in integrity with our decision to find solution for our problems, to get out of it? If you have, like, let's say 5 days of, you only have 5 days of life, how would you deal with it? Look at that. When I was doing the completion class, one person answered, he said, I realized I will not even have that problem because I actually don't want to do. He just realized that he's brooming over something, which he actually, the only thing is he didn't actually decide for it yet. He want to start like a certain business, but then he realized, like, if I have 5 days of my life, I realize I don't want to spend time on this. So he didn't actually make that decision. He actually doesn't want yet to start a business. And he think is the problem is that, oh, I'm too lazy, or I don't have certain knowledge on whatever. Right? So I hope today's clicks will help you. And I will also leave the link for the satsang where Swamiji talks about urgency, and also link contact for me if you have any questions and anything you'd like me to talk in the next videos, or want to share anything. I will be really happy to see the comments from you. And I also want to invite you for Saturday Jeevan Mukthi celebration, which is a celebration of the release of the Living Enlightenment book. It was delivered to us in March 3rd. That's why this Jayanti is happening on the March 3rd. And most important, as part of the celebration, will be also worldwide global third eye awakening and fire ritual called Homa, in which the Aushadha will be made. Aushadha is like an alchemy product in which the information will be stored, and then when this Aushadha is being used, also this information being stored inside, or the truth being stored inside, is also can flower in us. And because this celebration on Living Enlightenment book, that's the information that will be inside. So anyone who will be part of it, watching this ritual live, will also get benefited by this truth, this initiation that will be stored inside the Aushadha. So you definitely should come and be part of it. There's lots of other programs happening this month. So I will leave the link for other programs. There's a 2-day program, 5-day program, there's a 10-day program, 21-day program, 31-day program. There's program to become a Nithyananda Yoga Acharya, Nithyananda Yoga teacher, which is another amazing program. So there's lots of things are happening. Also next weekend we're gonna have weekend program with Swamiji, how to attract fortune. So lots of things are happening. So if you I will try to leave the links underneath this video for all these programs, But if you have any question for a certain program, you want to know more about it, please feel free to contact me, and I will be happy to give you more guidance about these programs. So I'm looking forward to record more videos for you by sharing the truths from the satsangs or Jeevan Mukthi book, Living Enlightenment book, in my next videos. So have a beautiful day or evening whenever you're watching this video, and thank you for watching, and I see you in the next videos. Nithyanandam.